Bienvenido, dobro pozdravljavec, välkommen, välkomna, irashaimase, wanjing, kalosorisma, welcome, bienvenue, welcome. Alrighty, second stream of the day. Let's continue on where we left off. Believe I finished off the super territory number 2. Checked out some morals for fun. And my next step now, according to my guide online, would be set up another herb on its own little territory by itself, away from all the super territories. It suggested Ankylosaurus if I wanted to try with the monogamous breeding, so I think we'll set up an Ank territory. Alrighty, enjoy. Got questions? Pop them in chat. I don't always look, but when I do, I'll take care of the question as best as I can. Alright, enjoy. Thanks. Bye. Alright, where do I want to put them? Off by themselves, not in a super territory. I could chuck them right here. Sort of work them over this way as well too, maybe. I think I'll put them off on their own, completely away from that. Sure, how about right here? Well, I don't know. How about we do this Yank territory, and then I can paint some wetlands here. Do the Yanks in here. Alright, let's do that. Let's just go with this for now. I'd also like to point out how people like to complain about this, and rightfully so. Not how people like to complain about, how I've seen complaints about this, and rightfully so. Ground fruit. That's my choice. That. Ground fruit, ground fruit, ground fruit, ground fruit, ground fruit. Nope. Fuck you, ground fruit. You gotta be in there with everything else. Motherfucker. Okay, so this is gonna be the ink area. Let's put a little bit of that there. That. See, like ground leaf mixed, right? Ground fiber mixed. Again, with a tall fiber, tall leaf. Ground nut, tall leaf, tall fruit. But fuck you, ground fruit. There's no ground fruit, tall fruit. Why not? You'd think. But, anyways. Silly. Hopefully they'll add. We'll see. I don't know what's going to go on with that. Alright, let's just start putting them out there now. I'm going to need some pasture anyways. Let's go with a little bit of grassland here. Bunch of it there. Dip that up a bit. Perfect. Give a little bit of that there. Ah! Pitchfork right. Yeah, too much. Fuck it. Good enough. Good enough.
Acknowledging asset collection request.
Pardon me. Okay, so if you want to screw around and see how to perpetuate the species, I recommend 4 breeding pairs, so 8. Like 4 breeding pairs minimum.
With its thick skull and clubbed
shut up,
tail,
Isaac.
the
Just don't even
Ankylosaurus can be
go there,
both a
my friend.
handful
You've been
and
fired.
also one of the premier species in this facility. Which one we get is going to depend on how well we take care of it.
Okay, so yeah, but I want to perpetuate. I'm gonna say put in 8 because I think I've explained this earlier about monogamous and the breeding. The juveniles can't inbreed, but if there's a different mother, the father is fine if it's the same, etc., etc. So there's all these rules about inbreeding, etc., etc. So really, to perpetuate like the Anks, think about it. If you only had 2 breeding pairs, they're going to only have one set of juveniles that can mate with only one other set of juveniles. Beyond that, they won't be able to have their kids mate because there's no unrelated, right? So, yeah, takes quite a bit. Like a T-Rex, for example, I would suggest if you want to perpetuate the Rex species and have babies eventually end up growing up and reproducing with other babies, 8. I want 8 species, or not 8 species, 8 pairs, so 16 Rex. I can't imagine that. Like that really guarantees that you're going to get it going. You know what I mean? If you know how to make their territories and you're all good getting everything set up and they're happy and they're breeding, 8 will guarantee that, yeah, they keep going for a while. You'll have a ton of Rexes, though. That's the thing, right? So, again, on console, you're going to have to make sacrifices later on. What do you want, right? You might end up pumping a few Rexes in to say, yeah, I want to see Rexes, but I can't afford 16 of them, you know what I mean? Or I can't afford 8 of them, or whatever it may be. Alright, what are we doing here? Anks. What do I have out there? 2 and 2, I think? Yeah. So, one more. I think I'll go with 3.
Commencing asset transit.
Oh yeah, I don't know what I want yet. La-da-dee-da. Okay, so let's pump an extra female in there. Oh, nice white. Yeah, nice.
Incubation complete.
Collecting asset. Asset has been delivered.
Alrighty, good to go, Anks. And yeah, they're not way away from the super territory over here, I realize that, but
Asset requiring
this
collection.
is where I want them.
Asset has been collected. Delivery has been completed. Asset transportation complete. Commencing asset transit. Confirming asset delivery. Delivery complete.
Alright, that appears to be one of the lowest needs. Ink 1, alright. Right, by converting this to water instead of what it was, the deep water, it gives them a little bit more that they come out onto. Because they only really had the border there, because they couldn't venture forward enough to get a ton of water, if that makes sense. See how they can expand it a little bit more in the water there? Right in the middle at the bottom. We'll check he's the lowest. Perfect. See, look at the difference, right? 500%. 500 on the bottom wetland. 500, 500, 4, 4, 170. So yeah, look for your pickiest, and then you'll satisfy everybody. And again, you might not have a picky one, so after they breed and shite, keep looking, find that picky one and keep an eye on it. Like, you don't need to constantly, right? Like, I've got Bob over here. Where is he? Let's find Bob. No, 26, 27, Bob. Oh, he's finally elderly. How old is Bob now? 109. Oh, well, Bob's about to go at some point in time. But I know I don't really need to check in on Bob anymore. I know none of this has been touched. They're fine. I know what my numbers are here. It's been like this since I started, right? I've made minor adjustments. I'm done over there. I don't really have to check on the bracts again unless I start putting stuff in over here and start messing around the territory, right? So I don't need to worry about that for now. Back to the Inks. Where are we? There we are. Rain Man. Rain Man completely happy, but still would like some more water. He'll find it eventually. And more water's going to get added as well too anyways, so we're good on that. Okay, so they need a medium nest. And if we're going to want to perpetuate the species, really you want to put down 2. Get a couple of them breeding at once, you know what I mean? Get those juveniles out. That's the thing with the monogamous ones. I really suggest having 2 of whatever nest they require. It's just, it speeds it up, because if it takes, you gotta wait. Remember the 5-minute wait time and this and that. So we'll pump a medium nest in here somewhere, which is good because right now the closest nest is this large one here. We've got another large one over here we did for the dinos. Remember, we're adding this as we go along. We've got a aviary over here somewhere. There's one medium nesting, but that's way the fuck over there, right? That's for the Lokis and the moots and yada yada yada. There's a aviary right there, or the nest, the bird nest. What are the mutts doing over here? Back off, mutts. So now you might get some mutts or something wanting that nest and pounding down into here. We don't know, but we're gonna focus on the Yanks here, far enough away from all the territories, right? Chuck a couple nests down here somewhere. See what happens. And again, they're gonna expand afterwards once they start breeding. Expect that to get bigger, right? Like I'm hoping they'll go down into here, You know what? Spread out where they can, because they got a lot of places to go. If I look at it like this. Where are they? Where am I? Large, medium. Okay, so they're mediums, right? Yeah, they're fucked there. They can't cross. They can get down there. There's no sheer cliff stopping them, right? They can get through all that shit. Right? So,
I know some folks are uncomfortable with this, but
shut up,
allowing
Isaac.
the animals to fight mirrors
got?
their life in the wild, and ultimately will benefit them in captivity.
Okay, so let's chuck down some more nests here. 2 of them, and I'll use my... Where is it? That's the one I want. Find some flattish land so I don't fuck with my terrain too much. How about right there? That looks good. Move it that way. And... boo-bam. And how about right frickin' there? That's gonna fuck the mountain a bit, but I'm fine with that. Oh, I didn't really mess with too much. Paint their shit in again. Over here. somewhere to hide. Need be. Pardon me. Forgot I don't like the little bush there. Nor there. Where'd I put it? There it is. Let me add something else here. Ah. Put a big tree of some sort in. How about that? Let's go with zoom down to the trees. I don't know what I like the look of. Actually, maybe a log. These can be used to prevent things from crossing as well, too. If I put this down here, it's going to become an obstacle for the Yanks. Alright? Just so you're aware of that. Put something weird here. Let's put... I just don't know. Sure. Hey, so, nest preferences, good to go. Oh, nest variant, what do I want? That one, sure. Hidden from guests, yeah, we're never going to have guests, so we never have to worry about that stipulation, right? And where did I put the other one? Where the fuck am I? Where did I put the other one? There it is. Alrighty, I don't know what I want to do here. Oh, here's a little trick for you guys. Not gonna work so well here. Take a big leg oak or whatever. Bush. And they'll walk right through that too. Ah. So 3. A little small nesting area. That reminds me, I gotta hook up a small nesting area here somewhere. Where are my small nesting areas? It's right here somewhere. There it is. Let's check one. Nest there? I don't think so. We'll check one here for funsies. Right there. Who did I fuck with? Oh, look, they're already over there. Where'd that thing go? Where the hell did that nest go? There it is. No, that's not it. Fuck, where did I just put that nest? Yeah, she's creaseless. Over here somewhere? Shit, oh, there it is. Nope, that's the other one. Fuck, there it is. Fuck me. Oh, idiot. some babies. Oh, they better check chat. Oh, auto check. Best viewers. Let's just delete this fucking person by blocking them. No, I don't want to delete. I don't want. Fuck. The fuck is going on here? Medium nesting area 2. Giving up some babies. I don't know what that is. I wonder what those Moros did, if they did anything. I think they probably all died off. Let's check here. Oh, what do we got? Oh, we still got one of these fuckers around. You little bugger. You been hunting? Nope. How are you still alive? I guess, yeah, there's big carcasses, sure. We've got elderly now, and you may not be hunting, but he's eating something. How old is it? 29? Yeah, shit. I think that's the only one out there. He's trying to cycle through. Yeah, no. I can't cycle through them. Well, good on you, mate. Beauty. Alright, good to know. We got a scavenger surviving on carcasses, or we got a glitch where he just can't fucking die. Who knows? Alright, let's see if we can find the Moros. There we go. Boom. How many of those left? Just the one, eh? Hunted? Nope. 100% health. Perhaps the same sort of thing going on here. Happened upon a carcass. And we don't have predators. Oh, look at the Diplodocus over here already. Motherfucker. Look at that. Just moving on in. Brack's still going over this way. I don't know what the hell's with that. Proto's going nuts. Okay, so we are at 164 dinosaurs. Like I said, 250 to 300 before carnivores. Here's the deal. If you feel competent after, say, 2 super territories, maybe even 3, whichever, after you're competent with all this, if you want to introduce, like, 1 carnivore or 2 carnivores, depending on what they are, just make sure that you don't breed them. If you're going to put in raptors, like, put in 2 females, you know what I mean? Make sure you can't breed. If you just want to fuck around and see what kind of damage they can do, chuck 1 or 2 on the map. You don't even need to put them here. You can put them over here and see if they'll find a way across. You can do some experimenting, right? So if you want, just, like, make sure there's not a male and a fucking female. Because if they actually start breeding and they're happy and they wipe out all this work you've done, like, I'm serious. A couple can fucking do that. I mean, not really. There's enough now, but if they start breeding and shit, yeah. If shit goes to shit and you've got a bunch of scavengers here too that are looking and hunting babies, right? Some shit can happen, so put 1 or 2 in, maybe, if you want to scatter them. I wouldn't put too many to start. Honestly, yeah, they can do some huge damage. They take out the wrong thing, and then you won't breed, and you're going to have to start over again with, say, your anks or some shit, right? So if you do want to experiment a little bit with your carnivores, after 2 or 3 super territories like this, yeah, check your numbers. Well, I'm only at 80 dinosaurs. No, fuck, I wouldn't bother. I wouldn't trust it. Get your numbers way up there. You should be closer to like this, right? After about 4 super territories, you can be getting real close to that 300 number. right? So the goal after your first super territory, remember how I said we made it for 20 bracks here? We wanted to see what a max herd would be like. We want to build for max herds, but not necessarily achieve them. Like over here with the Diplodocus, I didn't care to get to 20 right away. I don't care to get to anything right away anymore. I know how big 20 approximate will be. I'll build for 20, but I don't need it, right? I just need to know how big of an area to build for each species to keep them happy. So with that in mind, yeah, if you get to 2 or 3 super territories, you're happy, everyone's good, you got breeding across the board. Like I know every single one of my species is breeding. Every single one has access to a nest. Every single one is successfully bred so far. But once that carnivore gets in there, they could migrate, they could panic, they may decide not to breed because there's a fucking carnivore just going ape shit on their kids, like lots of stuff. Right? What are you doing here, Drow? Happy as shit, hey? So yeah, if you're gonna do that, maybe put in 1. I know that's the exciting part of getting the ecosystem, but don't rush it, my friends. It will hurt you if you rush that shit. Or a bird, right? Put in a bird or 2. Actually, let's put in a bird, just for fun. I'll make my little aviary here. Put in a bird. I could even put in like 2 quets, have them breed and let them go. Because quets are monogamous and they wouldn't perpetuate. Eventually they would probably die off, you know what I mean? Because they'll have babies, but when the parents die, that's it. Babies can't reproduce again unless I reintroduce more. So I'd get 1 generation, that's it. Done. Yeah, sure. Whatever. Distracted by arrival point. Fuck you. How about this then? Struck this. Alright, so let's... So let's put something in there just for funsies. And if you really want to see some damage get done, yeah, put in a quetch. Again, I don't fuck with the genomes on the first one around. I just do one. Find the pretty one. Let's put a male in there. He's needy. Who cares? Not too worried about it. And then, yeah. Chuck him over. Where's that perch that I made? There's a perch in a nest there. It won't matter, but at least you'll have a perch to hang on to. Let's just chuck him there right now and see what happens. I don't know how that thing fit in there, but oh well.
We are pleased to welcome a Quetzalcoatlus to the
Transit has commenced.
Alright, now I know the Quetzal hunt. I know it doesn't necessarily need babies. He can do adults depending on what they are, right? I've never seen him attack an adult sauropod. Ooh, what the fucking levitation David Blaine kind of shit is that? Ah! Boom! Burt Wonderstone. Motherfucker. Okay. So I've never seen him attack full-grown sauropods. I've seen him attack their babies, but not the full-grown. But I've seen him attack full-grown fucking cories, full-grown iguanodon. You know what I mean? They do attack full-grown shit. Let's just follow this quetch and see what it does for damage. Start a timer. Hang on. Hey Google, start a stopwatch. Oh, shut up, motherfucker. But what do you mean anymore? Hey Google, start a timer. please. Fuck, I forgot. Hey Google, start a timer, please. Oh, motherfucker. Never mind, Google. Yeah, because you don't know how to fucking set a fucking timer. And you can't do stopwatches anymore. I love you, but motherfucker. Alright. So let's just follow this fucker around for a bit. Oh, I wanted to see that ankh first. See if it claimed this nest way over here. Where is it? There we go. Yep. Beauty. Baby, it's just in time. So let's take a boo at our ankh territory while we're... Motherfucker. Rayman. There we go. Is Rayman still the lowest? 195. Yep. And pasture a little low. We can add some of that, no problem. Ground leaf a little low. Ground fruit low. Wetlands, not too bad. Be expanding that anyways. Okay, so they're doing pretty good. Let's go follow that quetch. Alright. So without building anything for the quets, I've already got, look at the needs. Arid's fine because of the desert regardless. There's going to be some sort of arid around here. Water, yeah, plenty. Wetland, yeah, plenty. Fish, no, but yes. But no. Come on, learn how to fish. Dive into that water. Real people eat fish. Bloom, right in. Boom, fish. Boom, fish. Ooh, I've never seen them, now that I think about it, dive on, say, that baby that's in the water right there, the deep. I've never seen them dive on that. That would be pretty fucking cool to see. Hit him in the water like that. Wonder if that's possible or not. Probably not. You don't see Frontier pumping out animations left, right, and center nowadays, unfortunately. Just a roaming, just checking out shit. Now, another thing you can do while this is out is check out the species that are on the ground and see if they're stressed out by this, right? Big quets hanging out overhead might fucking stress them out a little bit. Stressed by the quets, I guess, because it should technically eat them. It's supposed to be a fisher. I just looked over at him. What the fuck? Look, I'm a duck. I don't need no big... Oh, what is going on here? The ducks are loving the bird. Buddy with the cats. Oh, maybe you just realized I don't like you, actually. That's a sharp beak. That ain't no flat fucking shit like I got. There we go. He's hunting the scent, and it's gonna spear it in the heart. Same animation every fucking time. Yeah, grab it! Boom! Bingo was his name, oh. Oh, little baby. Yeah, you run, orphan. That's an awful lot of scars for grabbing it by the neck and piercing its belly. Wasn't even hungry. Look at that. What a waste. Land on my perch. Nope. Brachiosaurus. So yeah, you can go on, continue building more super territories. This thing will eventually die off, but if you want to follow it around, you've got something you can see what kind of damage it's doing. You can always refer back to this and check out your deaths. Okay, I've got a death here. Or, sorry, a low health here. I've got a death here. Oh, another death here. Died of old age. This one, hunted down by cats. Right? So you'll be able to tell what's going on. If you've got a whole bunch of red here and it's all cats. Well, you can just 1, 2, 3 count the bodies and, wow, it's been 5 minutes and already there's 5 fucking dead things, right? Like, holy shit. The hell are you doing over there? Yeah, I guess so. There's nothing over there. More babies. And there we go. We got more inks coming out. So, depending on parents, we know we have at least 2 breeding pairs. At least 2. This could be a 3rd one. There could be a 4th one. Who knows? It depends who's grabbed the mate for life. I gave enough for 4, I think 3 sets or 4 sets, whatever it was. 3 maybe it was. With an extra female. Well, down that pasture now. Maybe we'll put some of that in there for him. There we go, Rain Man a little happier. Oh, this Juvia is the new one that's might take over Rain Man. Got Skittish. Oh, good. As the other thing, console users, there you go. Complexity 28%. There's not much happening as far as population drops. It's just going to be increasing, really. They're not going to die faster than they're breeding. Don't see 3 anks dropping off on every birth type of deal, right? So, that's why I say watch it. Once you've done this, you might want to start putting in the odd cats, the odd singles here and there to see what the damage could do. Control your population. We know we're set over here. I don't mind releasing like a Rex over here or some shit. Right? Do a little experiment like that, see what it does. Again, don't overdo it. One over here, one over here, one here. Oh, they're doing fine. No, it's all good. And then next thing you know, fuck, boom, wasteland. What do we got going on here? More Dryos. We are up to 176 dinosaurs. Now, as far as the numbers, on my map, the tropical one that I have, I found that between 300 and 400, it was a good number to have because when I got up close to 400, and I had quite a few sauropods, so and a lot of babies and shit like that. When I got up close to 400, I was getting really close to maxing out my complexity. So chuck a bunch of carnivores in there, takes it right down, and it helps fluctuate there. So around the 350 mark, you want to flux between that and 4, And here's the deal: babies just won't be born if complexity stays at 100. If it's staying at 100 and you're topped out and it never changes, there might be some sort of off balance, right? You want it to sort of go up and down near that 100. But don't stress when you get there. Worst thing that happens is no more babies. Yeah, you can't place buildings, but we're not doing that, right? So there's very little that it restricts you from doing. So if you find that you're going up and you're staying near that 400 a lot, you're always at 100, well, fuck, you're going to need some carnos in there. Figure something out. You're going to have to wait for it to drop. That's just it. You don't want to get stuck at 100 and keep going up and keep going up and never stop. As soon as it drops to 99, boom, a baby wants to be born type deal. Make sure you keep it in check somehow. Don't let it get close. And this is only for console users. Don't let it get close to that 400 mark. So far, that's worked for my maps that I've done ecosystems on that 400 thing. It depends. Again, like I say, get rid of all the bracts, get rid of all the sauropods, get rid of all that shit. You can have a lot more. And, you know what I mean? You can have more. Less babies, more complexity. But yeah, if you get a big birth, like 50,000 dinosaurs born at once, fuck me, your complexity is going to shoot through the fucking roof. So that's nice having staggered births here and there, and then they just die off, and that's why you don't want them to live forever. You want elderly to still be a thing. You want juveniles to grow up, because babies take complexity meters, so yeah, you don't want stuck as babies using up that complexity meter. What the fuck are you doing over here? What do you mean you don't know? You dumbass, you're gonna die. How old are you? 15, stupid kid. She's not too bright. Just moving if you want to live. Comfort? Yeah. I wonder why. Just, oh well. You're fucked. Who knows? She could have been scared off by the quets, right? Why is she off on her own? Don't know. No idea. Just that one lone dinosaur. Where is that quetch, by the way? Oh, that Celo's still going. Hunted down. That's, I think, the original one. Died of old age. So we got food. Died of old age. Food, food, food. Again, I can just go here to see deaths and whatnot. Where is my quetch? Fuck off from here. See it flying anywhere. I hate there's no way to get down to the bottom quickly. I want to just go to Q. I gotta go all the way from the top. Where are you? There you are. Hunting. Killed two things. I wonder what the other one was. Must have eaten it completely if there's no body. Alright, so I'm not sure how long this has been out for. I'm not keeping track. 10 minutes maybe, something like that. I don't know. But yeah, now it's starting to do a little bit of damage, but nothing significant. It's not going to make anything go extinct, you know what I mean? And onto the perch. God, I love hiding perches. Don't pay attention to the crappy feather job that looks like hair. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to insult you, buddy. Oh, I'm sorry. Well, now one of my dinosaurs is going to pay the price. Trent. Run, Sid! Get in that cover! Oh! Diplodocus is like fucking moved over here for this shit? I don't think so. Alright, well, now that's 3. That's a good way also you can keep track of it, right? 3 kills, 11 years old, however you need to keep track of it. And look, another sentence matured. Cycle is going on. So yeah, your predators will help you, but you gotta kind of know what to look for as far as issues. And once again, this game in particular, it's not designed to be an ecosystem game. It's really not. It's designed to be a park builder and whatnot, but you can make the ecosystem work. You really can. And if you can't make it work and you really wanted to get it to go, you just can't I can't keep the predators alive, I can't, whatever. Use your cheats, who cares? You're playing for your entertainment, nobody else's. You're playing for you to have fun. You don't want to get stressed out that you can't do it. Maybe just make some changes in settings. Fine, they all get along, or there's no need for food, or put in feeders. If you really are going to stress on it, my birds aren't eating. Well, then put in the feeders. You know what I mean? Do whatever. It's your shit. Do it as you please. Yeah. The points of games are to have fun and not get stressed over them, right? It's just you want to be enjoying your free time that you've earned. Not stressed because that motherfucking turkey ain't hunting nothing. So our population out 172. We're good. So let's do another quick fuck around here. Oh, watch this. Complexity meter. I'm gonna pause it. 28%. I don't know if this will make a difference or not. Don't need that. 27%. Just for that building, 1 whole percent. Fuck you. Buildings cost a lot in this. Like the hyperloops and all that, that's a problem with parks, right? That's why I'm doing ecosystems. I got building glitches because of the patch back in December. However, it also keeps that complexity meter way down. That's why I say 4 buildings I use. Arrival point, hatchery, aviary, and aviary hatchery. Right? Save while I'm at it. Okay, and for some funsies, let's chuck a carnivore in there. And how about we go with... Yeah, let's go with the big one. Let's go with the Rex. Fuck it. Gotta go with classic Rex. Not one of those, though.
Personnel.
Don't want it constantly going for water. We want it to eat. Short-lived, needy, aggressive. Short-lived and thirsty. Okay, so let's get rid of that one. We'll put this one out. Put her out, sure. Short-lived, good. She'll eventually die off quicker. So that'll limit the amount of damage she does. Same deal. Let's put her way the fuck over here.
Asset requiring collection.
Right there by the nest. What more babies, breckies. Hang on, where is that? Oh, see, look at that. Fucking bracks are using this large nest now. Go figure. I didn't realize that bracks had come that far over there.
Assets in the air.
Oh, they come over, just use the nest and leave? Oh. Interesting. Out of old age, probably hunted down, yeah. Very interesting. Oh, was that? Where did I see it? There he is. Yeah, still going, eh? Good on you. Yeah. No kills, living off of carcasses. Got a trait that's helping you live, or what? No, small appetite. Okay, so there we go. This one might be living a little bit longer because it doesn't need to eat as much, right? Nice. Let's get that Rex in there. If somebody say something stupid.
Asset has been transported.
Now, so I wanted to pay attention to your other dinosaurs, see if they start getting stressed out, you know what I mean? Some of the traits can help with the stress and whatnot, but, I mean, we're only introducing one here, right? It's not like a pack of raptors or some shit, 12 fucking raptors coming up. That's gonna stress these fuckers out. So, we'll just follow these guys around. Stop it when it starts hunting. Be a while. Right, that's a fairly quick territory expansion. And doing not too bad for, again, not putting anything in there specifically for it. We've already got a lot of that shit good to go, right? See if we can get it to the hunting again. That comfort dropping, eh? Oh, big old bird. There we go. Now, not a hunt, right? Don't forget that. Not a hunt. That's a fight. You've got to do a fight with it, right? Combat kill, fight. It's just a scrap. However, they can still eat. Doesn't mean they won't be able to eat it. That's a carcass. They can eat that shit. They can eat what the Quetz kills and leaves behind, etc., etc. So that's not actually him hunting down, or her hunting down. That's just a fight with the fucking dinos. Dino was probably pissed it was in this area. Who knows who started it? I don't know. I don't give a shit. But yeah, now, there we go, free food. Any scavengers aboot? Got some free food. Any birds aboot? Got some free food. Alright, so you want to pay attention to those combat kills as well too. It's not necessarily against, like for here it'll be easy to tell. That's going to be against an herb every single time, maybe a scavenger. But if there were predators out there, it could be against another Rex or a Giga or some shit. However, for now we know it's going to be an herb, so you can see it's killed an herb off. Go check on our quets. 4 now. Right? Health is good. It's eating. It's fine. Hunting again, right here. Come on, get that Dryo. Nowhere to hide, Dryo. Nowhere to hide. Well, at least the animation worked there. Except for that death bullshit I spoke way too soon. Oh, there's always something. Alright, so 5 kills. Happy pappy. So yeah, this thing should go on, live a life, and die. It shouldn't wipe out these super territories. Right? It's killed different species. It's killed a dino, it's killed a Dryo. So it's cycling through different ones, not doing any major impact to your single species, right? If this were solely hunting the Ankh, that could be a problem, you know what I mean? So it's got choices of what it wants to eat. Again, you go down to a smaller one, like the Quet's got more choices than the Rex. The Quet's than like, say, a Die or something like that, right? The Demorph would have... What is going on? Fuck yeah. See, look at that. Prey, 5 of 2. Happy Pappy. Pasture, 47%. It's the only thing really missing. So without doing anything for the Rex, I've got a really good territory, terrain, percentage-wise, right? Thank goodness the prey registers. Not like the fish. That's just the silliest thing. If that prey can register, then the fish should too. Sorry, I want more options for the birds. The birds are sometimes difficult to deal with because of that. They have to have a prey, and then you gotta think, well, what size is my bird? What kind of prey is around here? And if they fuck off across the map, is there anything to there? Blah, 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 blah. But same deal with the birds. Cats, you want to perpetuate your species? Go for 8. 4 breeding pairs. 4 breeding pairs of cats hunting across the map. Damage. So that's why I say you need hundreds of dinosaurs before you start thinking about this shit. We're at 187, so there's another example. Population is still going up. The cats and the Rex, and maybe if there's a scavenger out there, are not doing enough damage. You know what I mean? They just can't hurt these guys. So we're already well past the halfway mark of 300. We'll let these guys hopefully kill some shit down, but by the looks of it, the numbers are not going to hurt. Gone up. We were at 170 something. So it's points like this where it's like, yeah, you might want to start thinking about introducing something, or doing like, yeah, put in a pack of raptors, do some major damage. You can repair your damage later, right? You can always restart too. If you wipe out your Brax, let's start the Brax over on this side and see what they do. Then you have a new territory for Brax way across the map, or whatever it may be. Experiment and have fun with your stuff. Don't try and stress on it. And if you want your carnivores in quick, yeah, like I say, pay attention to your numbers. It's going up fairly quick. I'm good. He's not going to damage too much. In fact, this
First
T-Rex
thing they
will die
teach in the
early.
real estate game is location, location, location. I think even the dinosaurs can understand that. So make sure your scenery delivers.
For what? The fucking dinosaurs, you dumbass? Yeah, they care about the scenery. No, they care about their fucking food and their fucking water. Dumbass. Anyways, where was I before that idiot interrupted me? Oh yeah, won't do too much damage. This Rex has got the short-lived thing, so it ain't even gonna live that long. Right, still, it's only got the one kill. It hasn't even hunted for the food yet. It may never hunt. That's another thing. They'll eat carcasses. They don't have to hunt. They will. I've seen them all hunt, but they don't have to. If they got the food, yeah, fuck it. There it is. Let's eat it. But once more and more hunting and shit like that goes down, yeah, they have more options. And again, traits too, right? Like short-lived, hungry, thirsty, it all affects shit. Okay, so we're looking at 5 kills by this thing already. So it's happy as shit here. So based on what I've seen so far, I figured, yeah, I could probably start some Rexes over here. I could probably start Quenches over here. I could probably get them breed. As far as perpetuating the species, it'd be scary to attempt that right away. They can do some heavy damage. Especially if you get the wrong genes in there. You get some aggressive action going on or some shit like that that you can't control. It's all fine and dandy at the beginning. I'm controlling all my genomes and shit, and I'm putting in good stock to start it out. But I can still get crap stock along the way from bebes, right? They just make the coolest sounds, don't they? Oh, all the dinosaurs do. Check out our inks. I've done another dry already. These guys are all looking happy pappies. How many are we up to? 15 of them, eh? So yeah, theoretically, I should have enough to perpetuate the species here. As long as they share the nest and they're all good. And as long as they migrate out and find their own other areas, you know what I mean? You don't want necessarily all your eggs here. You might want some from over here. Find their way around the map, right? But in essence, they all do tend to stick around the same area. So if you can keep a shit ton of them happy, you're fine. But the only problem with that is, like I say, once you start get going and putting in the predators and territories start mixing, you can only control things so much, right? That's the good thing about knowing how your obstacles work. Where can they cross? Who can get across? What do they want? Where can they go? Is Brack still over here? Oh, looks like they're heading back. Bob die? No, Bob's still fucking around, eh? What was he? He was 100 something before, wasn't he? Yeah, he's 116 now. Good on you, Bob. Still happy? Still happy. Sweet. Well, I mean, there's some cohabitation there, and if you want to figure out what the fuck's going on, ain't too happy about that Diplodocus being in there. Damn, Skippy, I wouldn't be either. T-Rex, you don't mind. The Quest, you don't mind. That fucking Diplodocus, what a bitch. Okay, so how does that affect? Okay, well, now I know that's going on. Maybe I should check the nest to see if they'll breed or not. Does it, you know, it says they're all good. There's something there saying, no, they don't want to do it because of that guy. Yeah, they are less comfortable, less chance of breeding, lots of stuff going on. Fucking Diplodocus. Bitch is coming over in Brack territory. This is why Bracks and shit, sauropods should be able to attack stuff. They should be able to kick those fuckers out. I know they're gentle giants, but gentle giant my ass if a fucking raptor pack is jumping on my back. I'm gonna stomp and thrash my tail and yeah, I ain't fucking taking it laying down or standing up, I guess. They need to introduce that. I really I don't get it. Seems like just such the simplest fucking thing in the world to implement. All the other dinosaurs do it. What makes these ones so special? But do a quick save. No! Oh my gosh. That would have sucked. That would have been hundreds of hours of ecosystem gone. Phew. Dumbass. Alright, so the T-Rex has taken out a Brack already. Which is a good thing, because now the Bracks can breed again, and they're not maxed out. Is that the first hunt? Okay, so we've got 1 hunt, 2 combat kills. Maybe check the screen. Not bodies piling up. That's good. You don't want to see bodies piling up. You don't want to see someone hunting for fun, right? $171. See, from 187 down to 171 now. So we probably got elderly dying off. We got things being eaten and whatnot. Look at that, still going along, eh? Have you hunted yet? Nope. Still happy as pig and shit. Alright, where's that Moro? There's Rex. Moro should be right there. No hunting and health going down, so it needs to find something to eat. I don't know if there's any deaths near here. This one might end up dying off. See if it dies off. We'll follow this little boat. If you're starving, you should be hunting, my friend. Quet's on the dry. Brack matured. Here we go, hunting something. Get him! Hunting something. Probably a Dryo, maybe? Proto? Something small. What the fuck are you hunting? Or is it just hunting looking for something and hasn't found it? Because it did say it was hunting like Dry 007 or anything. Starving. Better find some shit soon. Under 50%, low health warning. Ooh, life out of small nesting area 1. What the hell's coming out of the small area? Oh yeah, the protos. Hello, protos. Where'd that Moro go? There we go. T-Rex and a Proto. Dino growing up. Better hurry your ass up, Moro. Hurry your ass up. Free shit around there to eat. Red's on a cent. Gotta find some poop. I don't think it's gonna happen. I think it's going down. I don't think there's anything close enough for it to eat. And it looks like it's just giving up. Dying. And so ends the tale of the morrow. Alrighty, next. There's that little seat. There we go. Oh, that's quite the border. Or the territory, rather. Look at that shit. Go kills. Baby cents. And where? Way over there. Okay, so remember the cents? Started them right here? Well... they're way the fuck over here. Spreading out. I mean, they're still over here, right? But nah, we really like it over here. And they're still hanging around here, but why are they? Are they being pushed out by the protos? Because they're just breeding like pigs? Like, what the fuck's going on? Why are they? Is it the dryos? What's moving them here? They just want to be there? Who knows? Doesn't matter. Let it be. We know we've got a spot there for them, and obviously we got some shit over here they like as well, too. Let's find our big meanies, wherever they are. Eight hunts. Pot of bitches. Where's the Rex? Where's the Rex? Should be sticking out like a sore thumb. Where the fuck does the Rex go? There it is. One hunt, 3 combats. Alright, so that combat, and I'm pretty sure, that could be wrong, correct me or whatever, I don't even know if it matters, but the combats do that aggressiveness, which is why I say I don't like having it in there. Just like it threatens all other species. So that has to be the combat part. Yes, it'll still eat them, but it's essentially killing unnecessarily, in my opinion, right? It's not killing to eat, it's killing because it's a fucking dick. So, that's why I don't like that aggressive in there, and unless you flood only with your own creations from the hatchery, it's gonna happen eventually. It just happens, right? And especially with like T-Rex, some dinosaurs are more prone for it, just like the intelligence trait and whatnot, right? So, when I'm first making them, I try not to put them in there. On this one, I didn't give a fuck, I just wanted to go. And aggressive was nice to see. Plus, it's got the short live, which is good, so it'll be real fucking aggressive, but it's not gonna be around for 200 fucking years. So we'll let it do some damage, see what it does. We'll look at the quets when it dies, we'll look at this when it dies. see all their stats, what's going on, right? Now, the good thing about that aggressive, again, it's a good thing in the sense that, yeah, he's helping to feed, or she's helping to feed probably your scavengers or anything else that can't really hunt down or doesn't hunt often or whatever it may be. So they are helping out the ecosystem in that sense. Right now, it's irrelevant because we only got the two fucking things. One bird and one Rex, right? But it does come into play later on, so it is a good thing sometimes, but really, in my opinion, that, ooh, yeah, bingo was its name-o. That aggressive is just not a good thing to have. Unless you want to control your population and just fucking wipe them down. And yeah, aggressive galore, right? Alright, so let's see what kind of damage we've done to our population. Still at 174, so we went up to 187. We dropped down to like 160 something, I think, maybe. Now we're back up to 174, so we're pretty stable. We're not bad. We got an aggressive Rex. We got a regular Quetz. Yes, I say Ketz and Quetz. I mix them up. I don't give a fuck. Some people want to say Quetzalcoatl. Some people just want to say Quetz. I don't give a shit. That's why I say them both. Because it don't matter. Big ass bird. Check out the size of the territory, right? One Rex. That's like your super territory. Almost, right? One Rex. Almost a super territory. And remember how we discussed having maybe 12 super territories across the map? So if you got 12 super territories, that's 24 Rexes across the map. I mean, oh, that's why perpetuating the species is tricky when it comes to the certain species, right? Rexes, the monogamous ones aren't too bad if it's an herb, but yeah, the monogamous Rex, the monogamous Ketz can be an issue. And again, you could just find that 4 groups of 4, like 4 breeding pairs does it. You don't need 6 or 8 or whatever. 4 will do it. Fine, that's a lot better. Once this place starts getting crowded with people, like I say, things are easy at the start. And it goes as planned, quote unquote, to an extent, but alright, I'm gonna do some damage and have a break and then come back and continue. Unless it's, what time is it here? 20 after 4, yeah, no, it's not dinner time yet. Did I save that or no? Yeah. Alright, so let's, I don't know, chuck... chuck some more copies in there for the fuck of it.
Synthesis.
Ah.
Incubate. Fine.
Fuck off. The fly buzzing around here too.
Incubation complete.
Oh no, I released some shit.
For release.
That's what I hate about the hatchery. Oh well, you guys are fucked, just so you all know you are so dead. Because they can't get off this island. They can't, they're fucked by land. And there ain't nothing on here. They're all gonna die. Sorry guys. Oh well. Further down the bottom. There we go.
Synthesis.
Oh, that's funny.
Incubation
Maybe not for
personnel,
them,
please
but
stand by.
there we go. That's the button I meant to hit. And let's just dump them. Let's dump them all right here.
Collecting asset. Asset collection request received.
Sorry, guys. What the fuck is going on here? What the fuck is going on here? This is like a fucking... What the fuck is going on here? Shit. Alrighty. Stuff if you're keeping track of, say, your babies and whatnot.
Asset transportation
Where
underway.
is it? Right there. Generation, right in the middle. On the right, 1. So generation 1. First generation. You can see if you're, like for monogamous especially, if they're breeding, if they're continuing on. If your monogamous gets to like generation 3, yay, that's pretty fucking good job. Like, 4, you're doing really well. Oh, what are you waiting for the fucking copies or? 9 hunts now. Probably going on 1 here. There we go. And that's the other thing I don't understand. Like, it's hunted, but it's still 100% health. Got that needy thing, but that's really environmental needs. Now, I don't think that affects food. That should be appetite. So why is it hunting so much? Does it really need to eat that much? Right? So ask questions of why the fuck is it doing this? What the hell's going on? Is it a trait? Is it just the way the animal itself is? Why is it eating so much? Right? How long has it been?
Transportation complete.
You get to see patterns, right? Quets eat this much in this amount of time. Rexes do this. Some tend to... The Rex will hunt the galleys instead of the bracts if there was more galleys or in that area. You know what I mean? Or they may hunt the bracts. I don't know. They get picky. It's kind of weird. Oh, we got another small thing. A hatchet? What is it? A proto? Yep. Hello. So cute. Look at that shit. I bet you're gonna get eaten here. 30 now. From what? 6 original? So they've just gone to town. Probably got a few herds of them. Let's see.
Transporting asset.
11 for the one. Oh, well, maybe not. Wow. Using the smoke as cover to get away from the catch. See, we got food there right away for the compies. Get the Rex is done for damage. Ah, itch. Hang on. Itchy on the leg. Where's my Rex? There it is.
Confirming asset delivery.
2 hunts, 4 fights. Whereas the cats is all hunts, right? Derpy little brat. Hank's at it again.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome a consignatus to the
Asset transportation in progress. Asset delivered. Asset transportation in progress. Asset delivery confirmed. Assets in the air.
That word is fucking hilarious sometimes.
Delivery has been completed. Asset has been delivered.
Oh shit, here I am yapping about stuff and the fucking microphone is off. I don't know how long it's been off and how long I've been yapping about shit. Oh well, that's hilarious. It could have been like a half an hour for all I know. Fuck me. Well, if it's been quiet for a while, I'll have to watch the stream later. If it's been quiet for quite a while, it's because I'm a dumbass and my my mic was off. Oh well. And back up to 183. How many of these choppers have made it. I don't think they would have started hunting yet. Might have eaten already, but... Oh yeah, you guys are screwed over here, sorry. You'll still be feasting upon each other. All the same group here. Nope. Just those two. And those ones broke off into 3. Got some meat somewhere, you can see that there, right? Alright, I think I will release one more carnivore. Away with that one. What the hell? No. Intolerant and aggressive. Fuck you. You'll be happy. I know you'll. Let's just get rid of that one, and that one.
Asset collection request
Place.
received.
Go for a break. Alright, I'll be back in a bit.
Assets in the air.
This animal is a classic predator. The Carnotaurus can move fast, has an excellent sense of smell, and is willing to sink its teeth into anything or anyone.
Alrighty. I'm back, and there's a couple things I noticed I'm going to touch on here. You'll notice, right? Mutts, since, bunch of shit over here. Alright, so they're being forced out of here for some reason. They're looking for somewhere to go. Nowhere to go. They'll die off if they stick around here, right? So you want to figure out why that is. My best guess, just by looking at it, first of all, is overpopulation, not enough food, so they have to move out. The other thing is it could be the T-Rex moving them out. It could be the cats moving them out. It could be anything moving them out, right? If you'll notice, alright, we got a mutt here. We got another scent way down here. We got a whole whack of them over here. So they're splitting up and they're starting to move around for reasons. You don't need to overanalyze it. Just deal with it. Like, you can go, why the hell, I don't want them. Okay, you can prevent them and you can do all your shit, but hey. Sorry, I had to pause it there. I was just coughing into the mic. Yeah, but hey, fuck, just, it's an ecosystem. They're gonna do shit like that. Really want to fucking figure it out, look into it, that's fine. But you don't have to. It's just, they'll either die out or they'll figure it out. Once you get a ton of ecosystems, again, or not a ton of ecosystems, a ton of super territories out there, you're going to have more shit for them. Right now they got nothing. They'll die off here, guaranteed. They can't eat. So, culling the population, whatever you want to call it, just let them be. Let them do their thing. Look, we've got that Kets, we've got the T-Rex, it's still alive. We're at 179, so we're still going up from our, what, 174, I think it was? So let's find these two. See what they've done as far as hunts and shit. Okay, so it's already taken out 15 dinosaurs. We're still at 175, so we're maintaining at the very least, right? Oh, the Rex. Where are you, Rexy? Rex. Thought I heard it over here. Oh, what's this guy doing? That's right, I haven't seen him yet. The newest edition. See him in the replay. He's hunted, he's combat. Sorry, coughing fit. Where the fuck is my Rex? I know I just heard it. Fuck me, why can't I find it? Unless it died. Nope. Well, where the hell's the Rex? Oh, don't make me go alphabetically, it's way at the end. Where the frick did it go? Oh, I'm gonna have to do it. That way, motherfucker. Totally forgot about that. Is it dead? I didn't see it listed there. Must have died. I didn't notice it. Right. There it is. Five, 7. All right. Bob dead yet? Bob, fuck yeah, Bob. How old are you, motherfucker? 124, fuck yeah. Way to go, Bob. What else we got going on? Since, yeah, see, they're fine. They're here in their happy place, and these ones over here will soon learn that they should have stuck around over there. Alright, let's save it and go on to another super territory. It's getting close to my dinner time here soon. I think I'll have to start making some dinner. I'm gonna make some pancacas. Alright. Where do I want to start the next one? Let's go... Well, actually, why not? I'm pretty good at terraform the shit out of that, though, but... About right, fucking here. Perfect. Alrighty. Alright, so let's start some brax right here. Or, not brax, sauropods. Right here. Yeah. Good enough. Whatever. Fuck around. Blah, blah, blah. Alright, let's pick a sauropod.
Incubation.
Asset to be collected. Heading to collect the asset. Picking up asset. Asset transportation in progress. Asset has been transported. Asset to be collected. Transit has commenced. Delivery complete. Heading to collect the asset. Asset has been collected. Transportation complete.
Just a little too steep to do that. Yeah, it's gonna be a rock every time, I think. Oh well. Do this. Alright, gonna take a break here, I think. Alrighty, time to take a break. Go make some dinner. Alright, have a good... Hang on, what the hell? That's a glitchy glitch. I'm pretty sure that was flat. Maybe a dinosaur died there and set off some sort of glitch? That's kind of weird. Maybe I did something, I don't know, who knows. Let's just fix that real quick. Oh. Let's fix it without fucking the water. Ah! Fuck am I doing? Jeez, holy moly. Just carefully do it like that. There we go, good enough. Yeah, why the hell did that do that? I don't know. I must have hit it. I must have. I know I flattened that all out. Weird. Alright, let's raise that before I go. always one more thing, isn't it? It's like playing Civilization. One more turn. One more. Just one more. Sure, that'll work. Alright. Have a good night. Good morning. Good afternoon. Good whatever. A good meal. Good time. Have a good day. Ciao for now. Back later. Bye. Oh yeah, if you want the Quet's nest, there you go. Made with dynamic foliage and rocks, right? So you can use it on desert, you can use it on Mediterranean, the rocks will change, right? Some of the foliage, not all of it, some of it will, right? There's very few that I use for foliage just because you never know what you're going to get, right? It might look awkward. It should look okay on anything, but the bulk of it looks the same. Same rocks, same big bushy thing area, same logs, right? There you go. Anyways, that's it. Thanks again. Bye.